Hey everyone, D-Love here. I'm back with another video, and today's video is inspiration from King Basa. He just released a video roughly a day ago called "What the Bears Should Do This Offseason," and I was really inspired by him. It's a really good video. I really liked it a lot. Shout out King Basa. Make sure to subscribe to him if you haven't yet. I'll make sure to link that video and the link to his channel in the description below of this video. But I think he went into good detail about, his take on the Bears this offseason, what they should do, particularly with the draft. We hear a lot of chatter and speculation about Caleb Williams and Justin Fields. Should the Bears draft Caleb Williams, trade Justin Fields, or should they keep Justin Fields and trade the first overall pick, potentially receive a lot more draft capital? So I think it's just an interesting topic for discussion. And I'm going to deliver you my take on this one. I think I got an interesting take. I don't think Bears fans will be too pleased with a lot of things I have to say in this video. But let's get right into it, actually. We have a pretty solid draft class, I would say, for 2024, especially amongst quarterbacks. It's decent, We got Caleb Williams, obviously. You have Drake May. Those are like the top two quarterbacks in this year's draft class. But heck, you even got guys like Jaden Daniels, J.J. McCarthy, even. I mean, I haven't really heard too much about Penix, but he saw it too. You had some decent quarterbacks, but. I mean, for me personally, Caleb Williams is good, don't get me wrong. Really good quarterback. In my opinion, he's going to be better than Justin Fields. In my opinion. I think he's better than Justin Fields. And honestly, Bears fans are really going to hate me for this, for saying that, and for what I'm about to say next. But I've never really been a Justin Fields fan, honestly. Like, maybe when we drafted him, I was like, well, let's give this first year a chance. I hope he proves me wrong. I want him to prove me wrong. Don't get me wrong. But I just haven't been a fan. We have DJ Moore. We have Darnell Mooney. We can draft another wide receiver in this draft class. Go after another wide receiver in free agency, whatever. But I just don't think Justin Fields is that guy for this Bears franchise. And I think I just am so annoyed with Bears fans right now. You really think Justin Fields is that guy? We've seen spurts, we've seen moments, okay. But he's not that guy. Trust me, you're not that guy, pal. Justin Fields, you're not that guy, pal. For this organization, or I don't know. Bears fans, I get it. We haven't had a good quarterback in a long time, Jim Harbaugh to an extent, Jim McMahon somewhat, but really, Sid Luckman is probably our best quarterback. Please don't say Jay Cutler. Don't say Jay Cutler. Please don't. Most passing yards in franchise history, but right behind him is Sid Luckman. Okay? Please don't even get me started on Jay Cutler, man. Bears fans, I swear, are you guys just delusional at this point, or what's going on? Like, are you drinking some sort of substance right now? I don't know what you're doing right now, man. Like, have some common sense. Honestly, I don't know how else to tell you. I'm not going to sugarcoat this. I don't want to come off as mean, but maybe I am going to come off as mean. But this is just my take. You know what I mean? I think we just Justin Fields. I just don't get it, Bears fans. He's not that guy. He's not our franchise guy. I never wanted him on the Bears personally. And I don't think he will be on the Bears. Here's my take on what we should do this offseason. A big emphasis on 2025. Okay? This free agency, this draft class. First, this draft class, okay? We traded the number one pick. trade a number 1 pick. We either take Marvin Harrison. I want us to take Marvin Harrison, but you know, there's plenty of good wide receivers actually in this draft class. You know, Odunze, Malik Neighbors, Keon Coleman, really good wide receivers actually. You know, I think this is a pretty decent draft class for wide receivers. But honestly, either Marvin Harrison or another wide receiver, I'm fine with that. If we do take Odunze though, we could. Either way, I want us to trade Justin Fields. Like, I'll take whatever for him. At least I think we could for sure get a 2nd round pick, potentially a 1st round pick. That would be nice. I want us to trade him regardless. But you know, if we take Odunze, there is Penix potentially. You could potentially take Penix. You'll probably go somewhere between the 2nd or 4th round. Probably more 2nd or 3rd, but you never know. Pretty decent piece. I don't know. Pretty decent quarterback. But I don't think we take Caleb Williams. Honestly, I don't think we should even really take a quarterback in this draft class. You know, we see. I think Caleb Williams would go to the Commanders, though. I think we could pull off a really nice trade with the Commanders, especially since they hired Cliff Kingsbury. He has that connection with Caleb Williams. You know, we could get a pretty decent haul from Washington. You know, even if we wanted to trade that 2nd pick, if we trade Washington, then we could potentially trade down even further. That would be fine. But that's what I'm personally thinking. I think, you know, again, free agency, of course, you know, which leads me to next part of my hot take. You know, I think we should sign Russell Wilson. You know, his value is a little lower than what it used to be. It's been tough for him. You know, I feel bad for him. He's a decent quarterback. You know, and I think if we get him on a 1 or 2 year deal, you know, I have my eyes set on 2025. I want Shedeur. I want Shedeur Sanders. I want to bring Shedeur Sanders and Travis Hunter to the Bears. That's who I want. My quarterback is Shedeur Sanders. That's who I want in the Bears. You know, I think Shedeur and Travis, they're both top 10 picks, maybe top 5. I think they are. In my opinion, they are. But, you know, quarterback wise, I want Shedeur. And I think, you know, Russell Wilson would be solid for like 1 or 2 years. You know, if we get him 2 years, you know, he can help out Shedeur, mentor him a little bit. I think that'd be nice. And going along with free agency, I think wide receiver wise too, it's decent. You know, I think. Let me pull that up. Boy, I mean, if I look at this wide receiver free agency class right now, you got Mike Evans, OBJ, Curtis Samuel, Tyler Boyd, DJ Chark, Calvin Ridley, T. Higgins. There's plenty of decent players. You know, I think it's solid. You know, I hear a lot about T. Higgins or Calvin Ridley, maybe one of them going to the Bears. I think it would be pretty solid. Even Curtis Samuel to an extent. That wouldn't be bad actually. I mean, I know like trade wise. I heard maybe Stephon Diggs, potentially. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm kind of on the fence about that, but I don't think that happens. But it's an option. You know, it wouldn't be bad. Another decent weapon to have, but I mean, I'm really intrigued what the Bears are going to do in the draft. I think, again, we'll see what happens for the 1st round pick. We also have the number 9 pick, which a lot of projections are we'll take Odunze or go defense maybe. Dallas Turner, Laitu Latu, potentially. That'd be nice. Or maybe we trade the 9 pick too. I don't know. But, I mean, personally, I think it's probably going to be a Dunze. If we keep a 9 pick, we get a Dunze. Or if we opt to go defense. I mean, don't get me wrong, Dallas Turner and Laitu Latu are pretty solid options, especially for as edge rushers we could use to help Pearson and Sight Montez Sweat. But I'm kind of leaning more towards the interior. I want us to draft, what's his name? Jerzan Newton. I think I'm saying it right. Yeah, I want us to take Newton. I'm biased. I love the Illini. But he's solid. He's really good. He's a beast. He is a beast. He is going to be a star on the defensive line. I love that guy. He is awesome. I want him on the Bears so bad. I really do. That's probably who I would go for. If I'm not going for a Dunze, I would go for Jerzan Newton. Or maybe offensive line. Depending on how that goes. I really want Joe Alt. As much as I don't like Notre Dame personally, they do produce some really good offensive linemen. Quentin Nelson, man, when he was in the draft, I really wanted the Bears to draft him so bad, but it didn't happen. Didn't we draft Roquan Smith in that draft class? Or maybe I'm wrong. I might be wrong. My memory's not good with that, but I mean, we'll see what happens, I mean, you have Joe Alt, you have Olumuyiwa Fashanu from Penn State. He's solid. Honestly, those guys probably go. But, I mean, you also have Amarius Mims from Georgia, and I really like Talise Fuaga. I'm sorry if I butchered your name, man. I'm really sorry. But he's solid from Oregon State. Oh, and another player actually on the edge. Jared, I think. Jared Verse from Florida State. He's really good. He would be solid. Even a little bit more down, you got Chop Robinson. He's probably going more towards. He could go in the middle of the first round. Maybe late first round. We'll see what happens. But and then this leads me to my next point about our own free agents this offseason. Big questions surrounding Jalen Johnson. Will he stay with the Bears? Will we re-sign him, or will he walk away? I have mixed feelings for Jalen Johnson. Again, I don't know. I'm not a big Jalen Johnson fan, honestly. I think the Bears re-sign him. We have Darnell Mooney. He's really good. I mean, we're looking statistically, probably more of a down year, but he's really good. I want him to stay on the Bears. I feel like the Bears might let him walk. Maybe he joins the Chiefs, but I really hope not. I really hope he stays. He's a good wide receiver. We have Justin Jones, defensive tackle. I feel like the Bears would re-sign him. I don't want us to. I really don't. Unique Ngakwe. Don't re-sign him. Please don't. Running back, Deonta Foreman. Or as they say, Deontay Foreman. He was pretty decent. He was a good pickup. I want us to keep him. On the offensive line, Lucas Patrick. Please, don't keep him. I'm going over some big names. Some decent names right now. There's a few free agents here that are, not backups, but I'm not going to go over. I guess Robert Tonyan, we probably won't keep him. Equinemius St. Brown. Maybe, add some more depth to wide receiver. Retain him. Or not. We'll see what happens. I don't think they retain him. Another offensive lineman, Dan Feeney. I don't think so. I'm not too pleased with our offensive line. And here's the thing. Going back to Justin Fields. The Bears fans will always point out the offensive line. Oh, it's hard for Justin Fields or any other quarterback to succeed in there. You have somewhat of a point. Don't get me wrong. It sucks. Our offensive line is non-existent. There's no doubt about that. But you act like that's the only reason. You act like Justin Fields can't do anything wrong. He's amazing. Oh my gosh. Settle down. Okay? Calm down. The offensive line is trash. It's hard for anybody to succeed in there, okay? But you act like that's the only thing. You know, we need to work on that. We need to draft some offensive linemen. Look for some free agents. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I mean, we'll see what happens. Sum it all up. Trade Justin Fields. Don't take a quarterback in the draft. Let's sign Russell Wilson to a 1 or 2 year deal. So that way, in the 2025 draft class, we can select Shedeur Sanders, and I want to take Travis Hunter too, as well. I want to take Travis Hunter as well, and I think it'd be nice. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do for the Bears. Again, I'll be honest. I probably came off as a little mean. I feel bad for saying that about Bears fans, but it's true. You know what I mean? I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to sugarcoat these things. Bears fans, you got to get your act together. I'm just calling you out on it right now. Hate me all you want. It's fine, but you got your opinion. I got mine, okay? We actually need a good quarterback. Maybe roll Tyson Badger. He's solid. I think he's a solid backup. But I think we go for Russell Wilson for now. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I can only hope and pray for the best, man. This organization, it's hard sometimes. It's hard being a Bears fan. But you don't give up. You never give up on your team. I love the Bears to death. I love them. Proud to be a Bears fan. I despise the Packers. Packers suck. Bears for life, baby. This Bears country. Love the Bulls. You know how we are. I love the city of Chicago. Thank you for watching this video. Stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy. God bless, and peace.